I'm always waiting on a roll call. Man, what up, though? Robin Spree, what it do? Man, I'm great, Jack. What up, Rick? Ricky. Looking at the comments. I be wanting to see what live is about. It's like what people be expecting to see, what they want to see. LT, what it do? It let me know who live on this shit all day long. It's crazy. I'll just pay attention to certain things. It don't matter what time you go live, what time you post something, you see it, know who there. So they living. Motherfuckers got way too much time on their hands. At least you think, okay, some people have a 9 to 5, so they busy with that. If they got some nurses, they got them 12 hours, 16 hours days. And then you got people that, whether they at work, they sneaking their phone under the desk, they can't wait to get to the bathroom. It's ridiculous. And then you really seeing the same thing on the timeline. Everybody gonna go to the drama sites. It's crazy. People want to keep up with the news, like what the news sites got going on. See, some people probably get mad at that, but it's the truth. He said, man, he just called me out. He just called me out. I really stand on here. I want to see some out the country people. They be sleep. Can't get mad at the truth. That's right. I think was that last week I went live. I had some people searching for content so they can post. They stealing, huh? They're reposting, you mean? Searching for content they can repost that ain't got nothing to do with them. A thought process that they wouldn't have even thought of. And then so many people reposting Lil Justin shit is ridiculous. I already got it for OVH. Subscribe to it. JoJo Capone. Gotta do. I need to go on the channel and see if it's something I ain't posted that I need to. Good evening. Good evening. PML, Elroy. Will do extension. Will do. What's the next travel spot? Havana, Cuba. For you, or you asking me? I've been to Cuba. Do people look at the highlight section? Go through the highlight section. Anywhere you think of, I've been. I posted. Only thing some of y'all probably don't. Well, I can't say what y'all know and don't know, but the Asian countries, I use their flags, so you're going to have to basically tap it so you'll know that that's where it's at. Because, you know, on the highlights, they don't really let you put too much in there. And then my daughter actually the one taught me how to even use the King Salute. She taught me even what to do with the highlight section because I didn't know that at first. That you had to post the stuff from your story. So now it's like when I go travel, I just got to post everything on the story so I can make my highlights. But what I don't like about that, they cut a lot of the footage because sometimes due to the fact I got other social media sites and gotta put my I just regular video in my phone, you know what I'm saying? But then when I try to post that, it's either too large or they only take, you know, a minute of it, you know. Slick. So they only take a Slick, we gotta put some stamps on that passport, man. If you use, you can use. You already know it. We gotta hit some of these islands, man. Let me know when you ready to get that passport game going. Yeah. I'm trying to see if oh damn, let me see, what time is it over there? See, they probably sleep. What time is it in Dubai?
The time in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, is 5:18 a.m.
Yeah, see, nephew over there asleep because I just was talking to him. It's 5:18. Let me see. What time is it in Ghana?
The time in Ghana is 1:19 a.m.
Okay. What time is it in Lagos?
The time in Lagos, Nigeria, is 2:19 a.m.
Yeah, some people might still be woke. Some not. So I guess the thing to do is stay on here for a minute. Some people dip in, dip out. Or is they just being nosy? The damn what's the name so small? Good brother, unique. With the bomber clock. Shout out Patrick Beverly. He got the Bulls on a winning streak. Salute for sure. He's Chicago, so he playing for the home team. You know how that is. That be a lot of the guys' dream. I see you here, unique. Nah, man. Let me get unique in here. His new year been going. Let me know if it's accept unique, cause it be. I don't know if people gotta send me the Oh, there you go.
Yo,
What's good,
what up, fam?
man? How your new year treating you?
Man, treat me good seeing you out there enjoying life.
Yeah,
It's always good to see family free, you know?
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know?
I was locked in with your prison stories, watching your channel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
You know?
and like I say, I like the fact because I was just telling my man Big Jackie, welcome home, Big Jackie. I gotta film him, let him, do his welcome home. He just touched down, and the police, well, he can really tell his own story, but they just tried to kill him in there. They handcuffed him, beat him, and all that. So that just helped them get it released. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he home trying to restart over again, but I was telling him he ready to do his book and all that. So I was telling him that we can, Cavario can get busy, but until he get busy, we gonna drive a lot of traffic his way. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I might as well let him do my book too.
Yeah.
So yes. So I appreciated that. I saw that, like Unique say, hey man, you did my book. I'm giving you your credit right up front. You know what I'm saying? It's like we the only people that got a problem with compensation or something. I wonder where we went wrong with that. Like, we hate to give each other our credit for something we do. They want you to help them. Everybody wants you to help them, but don't want people to know you done it. Like, I wonder where that come from. You ever thought of that? Like.
Yeah, but that's because we from another era where where we give props where props is due. Remember that saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
They want to act like they came out the womb smart. They came out the womb intelligent. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where we learning from each other. Just like when we hooked up, when you came up here that day, we went riding with the slingshots. You took me over there to Brooklyn to your man restaurant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we learning from each other. And whenever I ride by there, I'd be like, yeah, that's the joint JoJo took me to.
Right.
I didn't say that's the joint I ate at that I like it.
Right.
I this and I that. Nah, Big JoJo's Capone took me there. And this is in my city.
And he the fellow yard man.
And
you know what I'm saying?
you already know it's in my real life fish on
Yeah, so I
say, I say on the food pan 10 toes.
Right. I say, ain't no way you supposed to know about this spot.
You know what I'm saying? But I got to give props. I'm not going to act like, I always knew about it now. My man JoJo Capone
here. And we ain't good, man. Everybody looking around like, what? A grand opening, So he just opened another one. He opened one back in the land. He opened one in Jamaica. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he just broke ground, man. Yeah.
Okay.
So see what I'm saying? Like, depending on whatever you wanted to do, you feel me? Like, you probably could have said, hey, man, Joe, man, I'm ready to get out of here for a year or two. Then I could have been like, well, do you want to go in the restaurant business? You see what I'm saying? Could have went right there and held that joint down. Like, you already know you're going to bring a party to it.
You already know.
With the amazing food and then all the people we know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody could have been taking trips to Jamaica, come straight to the restaurant, package deal. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So we just gotta really sit down and put our minds together. There's too many big eyes and little U's, and everybody want to just be the man and all that. Like, man, look, we too far behind for that selfishness and stingy. We hear about guys, billionaires, but it's not reaching the hoods. It's not reaching back. So, I look at it, these children shouldn't be doing the things that we was doing as adolescents, stealing cars and all that. They shouldn't be doing that. These children should be, for whatever it's worth, into politics. They should be engineers. You know what I'm saying? Environmentalists. It's like stuff like that's like positions.
A part of the mainstream, man.
Exactly. Like,
they should be a part of the mainstream. Right. That's what you call that.
And even though that, how the injustice system is, we definitely need all the judges that we can get that come from where we come from. The district attorneys and everything, police chiefs, you know what I'm saying? Because they still got family and friends and cousins, and we was all raised to know right from wrong. But those that probably went on the wrong side, I ain't say giving them the complete leniency, but at the same time, his purpose, his or her reasons for doing what they doing, because you come from this. You know what I'm saying? They never gonna give us a fair shake, due to that. They not gonna give us a fair shot. So if we got our own people in those positions, then I think that would help us a lot. We know if they say take baby steps, you got to walk, crawl. I mean, crawl, walk, run, but.
But listen to this, Joe. Somebody up here, help me pronounce his name. I don't want to mess it up too bad. Or Martha Money. You see it? Omar the Money.
Hold on.
He said something deep. He said they need to go back to teaching trades in school.
Yes,
you
sir.
Understand?
Yes,
but see, they teaching trades on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
And it's free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get lost, Money.
Green.
You know what I mean? Don't get lost because, I was in prison where they took out all the trades out the prison, but I used to have people sending me books, how to do carpentry for dummies, how to do social media for dummies. I even had them send me how to use Facebook for dummies when all y'all know how to use it, but I ain't know nothing about it. I never seen it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So to answer his questions, you could go right on YouTube. If a person really want to learn, there's ways out there to learn right now. YouTube got everything you want, but instead they want to know who telling on who calling who this, who sexual orientation is that, what rapper doing this. They can spend 20 minutes a day taking up a trade on YouTube. I built a whole studio in my basement, JoJo, from messing with YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where I run my channel at, the Unique Make Audio Joint, where I'll be talking to them about the prison life, street stories. I'm getting ready to start doing current affairs stories. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
But I learned from YouTube.
Right.
So all that they should teach in school.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
But school is definitely needed. But those that feel like their time is too valuable to go, they can take 20 minutes a day on YouTube and learn any trade they want.
And they can take 15 minutes a day to learn languages. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Thank you.
Like it's just so much that we can do, but you just got everybody that's so divided and conquered, man, that it's ridiculous. It's like we'll be trying to give real game to help people out, and then it's somebody that's trying to knock us on the side. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to speak ill.
But see where that come from, though, JoJo. See, you world renowned. You understand what I'm saying? I've traveled, you've traveled. So we are walking content. These majority, no disrespect to nobody, but majority of these dudes that's on YouTube, they haven't been anywhere or done anything. So they look for things that men like me and you say and try and build content off of that. But instead of piggybacking, they feel like by degrading and disrespecting and trolling, that's going to get the views because that's all they want. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But we saw the condition of what our, youthful days cost to society, and that's why we trying to give back to rebuild that.
Yeah.
But every time we try and rebuild it, you got 50 YouTubers trying to tear it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, that's where it's at, man. We just got to work together. That's why from I met you, man, I love you, man. You one of the best brothers I met since I've been home because you straight, man, and it don't matter if you from New York, Brooklyn, Harlem, Bronx, Virginia, you from Chi-Town, man. I was with a bunch of good Chicago brothers in the system, and I know y'all about that paper. No disrespect, that pimping. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's how
you already know.
And I love you too, bro. And the thing of it is, Unique, it's like some say that real recognize real, but we'll look around and say that can't be true because it's too much frauds, fake, phony dudes in position. And it's like, I can understand why. I'm understanding now, like, guys don't want to pull us in certain situations that we actually can help them. And I be telling dudes, like, stop feeling, inferior, or like if you let me in the building or the room with you, I'm not here to take your job, homie. I'm here to assist you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's guys that be in situations that put it like this. Cause I used to tell my brother, I see Dale Son on here. Salute, Dale. I see, bro, and I used to tell him, he like, man, look, bro, why if you out there, and I'm saying, bro, if the labels was in Chicago, we wouldn't be in the situations we in. If we could just walk to a label, man, we gonna post up. And we're gonna get 1,000 of the guys out there. Listen, y'all running these companies, we need some jobs in here, just how we do, the foreman, the hard hats for these construction sites.
when it was time for the brothers to coming home from jail and all that, man, we put one phone call, blast out on emails, the Facebooks and everything. Listen, meet us at this address at this time, and we stand there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, this is what I see, and this is just my opinion. You know what I mean? What I see is you got brothers like us, you know, Lou Sims, you know what I mean? Feed Up, my man Farris. You got good men, Kevin Childs. You know what I mean? You got good men that we was away for decades.
Mm-hmm.
So for decades, while we've been gone, the media, the entertainment business, the music business, they portrayed what they call a gangster is or a real street brother is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's the portrayal.
Mm-hmm.
But that now for them to put somebody like me or you, JoJo, in pocket, when the world see us, they'll know that they've been faking all this time.
Exactly.
And that's what they scared of, us taking over, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
What the real persona of a man from the streets is.
Exactly.
Because they've been feeding, you know, the past two, 3 generations, you know what I mean, kibbles and bits, and telling them that it's steak. But now when they see the steak, like when I speak, you know, I don't even know 90%, maybe 95% of your people that's following. But when I speak, they can tell by my voice is commanding because I am a boss. When you speak, they know you a boss. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like when they speak, it's like entertaining. So you know the difference between entertaining and the real deal. And that's what they scared of. They want to keep their little, you know?
Yeah, that's why I was telling Cavario the other day, I say, Cuzzo, listen, you know, I don't like everybody to take what I say as a prejudice or something like that. And I'm just saying, look, you brought Don Diva to the world, right? For guys like us to tell our stories. I said, so at the end of the day, Kevin come home, Kevin got it, put it on his back and ran with it, right? So at the end of the day, why you not starting your own YouTube channel? You see what I'm saying? Or why you not going to link back up with Kevin or however y'all want to do it to just keep the Don Diva brand going, because you still wear the Don Diva chain. So if I'm y'all middleman, you know, in a situation that sit y'all both down and let's figure it out, it's like we need ownership, bro. Like I was sitting back watching Dame, and I was sitting back watching people like just throw rocks at him or whatever, mad because he speak his mind about ownership. But you got to think, we had that from Rap A Lot, we had that from No Limit, we had that from Cash Money. You know, who else we got? Death Row. You see what I'm saying? Like, so why we not? And once again, why is it only just them 5 when it's 8 billion people in the world, 7 billion, however they want to do it? You know what I'm saying? It's like we not having enough accountants in position. You know, when you look up on American Greed Scams, I don't even know if they show that show anymore, but I was watching that faithfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys will get on here and they stealing billions of dollars from these companies and billions of dollars from these people, and they get 5 years in jail. But here we are, get caught with a pound or two in the neighborhood, and they want to give us 10 years. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was saying earlier, like, you know, I know coming up, what happened? He must have went out. Let me see if he come back. But, well, I do need him here because we having a conversation. Let me see if he sent another thing. Much love, everybody. We know we do a roll call. What city, what state, what country you checking in from? Let's see if Unique come back in. But yeah, oh, there you go. Let me pull you back in. What Dale go? Because you can come in. Let me get him in here too. Damn. Well, Dale, you're going to have to send a request because it's not letting me send you a request. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, and because Dale got the round table. You know what I'm saying? you know, just like he called me yesterday, the other day, say, look, bro, I need Glorilla, you know, they want to put on the cover of the Don Diva magazine. Now, of course, that's supposed to be one phone call. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, but then you might have these label reps and certain people, they all see. So what I noticed, just like them athlete agents do, right? They agents don't be of our kind on the most part. You see what I'm saying? So the little guys, they be want to get in the NFL, you know, in them places so much that they not even saying to themselves, let them pick they auntie or who they know, you know, throughout the neighborhood that might be a accountant or something, you know, or agent that they can pull through, you know, and put them. So you got to realize a lot of people, you see how you said this and that for dummies, so you can just pull them up.
Yeah.
So if you never was a manager, you can do your own research to learn what it do, because it ain't nothing but showing. It's nothing but showing. I mean, you ain't doing nothing but managing that artist's career. So people got to understand it's their career that you manage. You know. But we basically was talking about like ownership, Dale. That's your TV. It's too loud.
You know, I don't really know how to work this shit, JoJo.
Yeah, just mute it. Mute the TV.
I had to get my little man to put the shit and show me how to request it.
Oh, this, yeah.
Now,
so
I'm peeping it.
So we talking about like ownership, you know, like you got the round table with Don Diva. I was telling Cavario, listen, y'all got a brand that's been going for however many years long. It should, whatever issues probably was happening, we should be as men, as adults right now, saying, hey, we supposed to can learn how to forgive and forget. If we can sit there and
Can you see me, Joe?
Yeah,
I see half of Unique.
No, Unique right there.
I'm right there.
I see a bunch of words across my face. All right, well, if you
that's the way Instagram works, family.
Oh, okay.
I had to learn that too, big homie.
I don't really see myself. I see Joe at the top, and I see half a Unique face.
But you know, you can do 4 boxes now, Dale. They did 4 boxes. So if somebody else wanted to get in, but you know, they got something too where you can take the comments off, but we just leave them running.
The thing I was sending you little comments and interjection is that the problem right here, as I see it, in my humble opinion, is a twofold problem, right? And y'all touched on it a little bit. Envy, jealousy, and hate is at an all-time high, and authenticity breeds insecurity. So if the analogy that I always like to use is this: if you brought your woman a fake Gucci bag, but she never in her life seen a Gucci bag, right? Mm-hmm. She gonna love it right up until somebody display and show her a real one. Right. And then once she sees the real one, she's gonna be like, what the fuck? This is a fake shit. And that's kind of what we're dealing with. Like,
that's exactly what I just said, big homie. Yeah. That perfect.
That's why I just elaborate a little bit more.
You did that perfect.
Yeah, to get some clarity, because I've been home now 21 years, right? And I did the Death Row E shit with Suge. You know, I got 4. I tried to bust in the industry many different times, right? And I would get all these little like secret blocking, and then real dudes would tell me, "Yo, D, this is what's going on after you leave a meeting." I had a meeting with Leon Combs, and as I'm leaving out of this, it's like 2002. This is when they had the two-way pages. They showed me the two-way pages where they was like, "Yo, don't give this dude a deal, because who he affiliated with, you're not going to be able to control him." And you know, at first you're thinking that's some conspiracy shit, some conspiracy theory shit. Mm-hmm. But the more you keep trying to hammer at this shit, and you keep coming up with all this blockage, and you know, George, I always tell you that, say, man, stop helping all the rappers, because they'll call you when they chain gets snatched or something happened to them, mm-hmm. but they not trying to do nothing substantial to change your condition and position.
Right.
So they always want to use real dudes, right, and have us around like on the outskirts when it benefits them. Mm-hmm. But there was something when you tell them, okay, it ain't no problem, I can make a phone call and get your chain back. I could do a lot. Like me and you, Joe, we know when it really happened. Who put me on? Who got us on the phone with the Jay Prince shit, with the whole chain when it first all happened? It was me, you, and my son on the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Those back channels and backroom things that be happening, I'm good with that. I'm good with people not knowing who it was and what role I played, because it don't matter. The people who know and who need to know really know. But at the same time, they'll call you quick fast when they got a problem. You could be anywhere, because I've been with you. And I'm all could be in Miami, Arizona, LA, and be like, yo, I got an issue. And I'm telling him, and I used to be like this with him, Unique. I said, yo, tell them boys to put 10,000 in your account. Not that he was even extorting them, but you know what it is? They just take JoJo's strength for granted, because he got a good heart, and he really be about that peace shit. He talking. He really pushed the line on trying to see everybody come together. Even now, you know, it ain't my place to put Kevin and Kavario together. That's something that they got to do. It was before I came on board. I've been down with the magazine now 17 years. I got there in 06, I believe. So that's not my place. Whatever that is, they're going to have to come to terms with it or not. But I know people will call JoJo and ask for his assistance, right? And he won't blink an eye. He'll get on the phone. He'll call. He'll make things happen. And then you say something simple like, hey, man, walk me into a meeting.
Hold it down, babe.
Do so and so, and dudes get missing on them. And I just hate that, bro, because it's so corny and it's obvious that, like, damn, they don't have no problem calling you when they in trouble. And you ain't called, I've never seen you once say, yo, give me a deal, give me a situation. I just seen you say, hey, get me next to this person. Get me in this meeting. And then they won't do it, bro. And to me, I just hate that, bro, because it's obvious to a duck. They don't want you in that position.
Right.
And like you just stated earlier, if you got in that position, the only thing that you would do will be able to assist dudes in a more, you'll be able to more efficiently help guys. But for whatever reason, they don't want that. So you've been experiencing blockage. I've been experiencing blockage. And at some point, man, we just got to figure this thing out and do our own thing all the way around the board, because they ain't going to help, bro. They ain't going to lend a helping hand, because they don't want us in the building. They don't want us in those positions.
But that's the point that I'm making, big bro. You said everything 100% right, right? Because check it out. My mama told me when I was a kid, I told this on my YouTube channel over at Unique Mac Audio as well. My brother had a beef. He come running home and said the Puerto Ricans at the block tried to jump him. You understand what I'm saying? So my mama said, well, y'all go out there and handle your business. We ain't got no punks in this family. You know what I mean? So me and my brother went out there and we fought the Puerto Ricans. We wound up being great friends with them after the ass whooping that we all took. You understand? It ain't about winning or losing. Because mama always said, as long as you fight, you won.
There you go.
You understand what I'm saying? So now what I'm getting at is, when he had the problem with the Puerto Ricans, he came running home to tell me. You know what I mean? Tell me and mom. A week later, he finds some money. He come home and said, Mommy, look what I found. So my mother said, what you gonna give your brother? He said, nothing. I'm the one that found this. She said, when you found that beef around the corner, you brought that home. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now you found some money, you don't want to break bread. You know what I mean? They took all the money from him and gave it to me.
Hey, let me hit you with this. Let me hit you with this.
Yeah.
I don't know if you really know who I ever remember, but me and your brother was real tight. My condolences to you. Peter was my guy. I used to be in Virginia, in Norfolk, Virginia, and you know the rest. We can have to talk off air about that. But that's my guy.
Yeah. So you already know. So you know where I'm at. And he older than me. Yeah. But so you was down in Norfolk, so you already know. If any situations happen with him, I was down there blazing. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, because that's how moms raised us. You know what I mean? So when I hit the streets, that's why like Harlem loved me. That's why D.C. loved me. When I make money, I make sure everybody eat. The same way JoJo's in a position to make certain phone calls because, you know, I've been away for years. You know what I mean? JoJo never turned me down. I called JoJo and say, look, JoJo, I want to do a live, and I'm going up in 10 minutes. JoJo don't say, man, you called the last minute. Why? He don't say none of that. He said, all right, send me the link. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's old school, man. You call a rapper and tell them, they're gonna tell you to call their manager.
Exactly.
Nah, but not when they chain get snatched. They won't.
Right.
No, exactly. I'm saying when you want something, is the
Right.
point I'm making.
Right.
Now,
Right.
You know,
JoJo will tell you, I always be on his bumper about that, and I'll be like, man, why you be helping these
And then
dudes, bro?
Then he
I
tell
don't.
me, he say, bro, you got to be good stingy. I said, what the hell
Nah,
is that,
like,
dude?
you know, you need a good self of selfishness, man, because they don't hesitate to call us,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but they be pump faking when you call them.
Exactly.
And
You know,
you know what? I think it was like some what was it? Some sample clearances or song clearances for some artists or something like that. And it was some big money people that was calling, wanted to do tours and all this stuff. And it was like some plays with like where Facebook people was giving money if they just random artists page or posted something on their thing. So it's like I'm bringing these guys business deals to the table, and you're right. Certain of them will be like, "Oh, well, what's going on with the management and all this and that?" It's like, listen here, man. I really was just passing a number. I ain't even really want to be involved with the situation. But you're right. You know, now, my phone go cold. They know that. See, remember, Dale, I had to do a YouTube or something and said, I don't care if your grandmama chain get took, dough get kicked off the hinges, don't call my phone. Yeah. I had to really do a public service announcement because it was, you know, you brought it to my attention that it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't compensate at all. And then when you do think of any form of compensation, it's called friendly extortion.
Nah, and
you know what I'm saying?
Not only that, Joe. It just get to the point where they taking advantage.
Yeah. They taking your kindness for
right. Or they think, damn, he be pushing this peace line, he be pushing this unity line. So let me use this while I'm in trouble and I'm in dire needs. This is the one thing about a man. So peep this, right? I did 10 years in the penitentiary, right? And I've been home. If you call me, Joe, and say you got a problem, I'm man enough to go, Joe, I'm not going to go because I can't stand the consequences. I got too much to lose. But if I go, you don't got to look over your shoulders.
Right.
Because I done already took into consideration all the repercussions and ramifications that go with the move that I'm getting ready to placate. So that means if I got your back is secure. But a man will say, bro, I'm not going because the consequences, they too heavy for me to handle. I'm not going to feel that way and then go, and then it goes sideways, and then I'm going to tell.
Right.
That's what a lot of motherfuckers don't be understanding how to be a man. It's just being straight up. You don't always got to be the toughest dude. Real to me don't mean being tough. Real to me don't mean you rich. Real to me just mean you authentically you, and whatever that is. So my thing is they taking advantage because they see that you a good dude. Anybody who really know you will see that. Like, yo got a good heart. And he'll be like, damn, you got robbed where? In Phoenix, in New York. Okay, if something happened in New York, yo, I'm going to call Dale. You know what I'm saying? So if something happened in Chicago, I'm going to call you. If something happened in LA, and then they'll call you and you on TMZ, all this shit, getting motherfuckers chained back, squashing beef. And it ain't that you need nothing, bro, because anybody who follow you know you live in your life, you live in your best life. But we talking about reciprocity. Right. Bro, you ain't got to give me no money, but if I call you and tell you walk me in one of these meetings, that could change my life, and then I could change the people I'm around, and I love life. Why won't you do that when you don't have no hesitation in calling me when I had an issue?
Man, a lot of these guys get in them offices, man, and they start thinking the money theirs, man.
Yeah.
These people. Hey, Joe, you got to remember, and Dale, keep this in mind, man. And this is what I learned since I've been home. Now, I'm sitting here, I'm doing my little YouTube thing, right? And it's like, I got a good following, but I got so many people that I help get in places that's big stars now and moguls now. You understand? They so busy worrying about if I get on, you know, how I guess people gonna look at them, or I might elevate more than them. And I know you seen that. I ain't gonna say no rap labels, but I seen little rap labels from different parts of the country while I was locked up where they had dope ass rappers. You understand what I'm saying? And they didn't push the rapper. You know, they pushing themselves. You understand what I'm saying? When, you know, the object is to get the bag. If the rapper gonna get the bag. But instead, they want to be the one to shine. You understand what I'm saying?
So look,
You know,
let me give you some insight to that thinking. So we both come up in the 80s, right? I fell in 92, came in 2002. So when you an impact player, all of the rappers, athletes followed the street cats. That's an actual fact. That ain't no cap. That's a fact.
What caused the fire?
Right. But now they took all of us in the 80s and 90s, right? And then somewhere that flipped. You got street cats now following the rappers.
For life, D. Much love. We got
and
D
then it's
in
like
Rough Riders for life. You got D in the building.
Oh, big general. And then it goes. The thing is this here, right? Oh, my man, Big Smack from DC in the building.
Yeah.
And then it goes like this, right? Those type of things start to happen, and you wonder why so much anarchy and disorganization on the street, because there's no leaders, bro. There's no real leaders. You got the blind leading the blind, and whoever got a bag is the man.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have no credentials. You didn't do nothing. You put the ball in the hoop. You made a rap record, and now you got real goons following them. And I'm like, yo, bro, I know. I've been around enough rich cats, right? And I'm like, yo, dog, you a solid, thorough dude. Why are you now to go get the car nigga? And I've had dudes tell me, yo, D, it's better than me being in the hood selling crack. And I said, homie, listen, I'm not telling you to go backwards, but at the same time, you don't got to stand tall, but you got to stand up. I'm not getting around nobody and then allowing myself to just be pimp. So you got me there for like a deterrent. I'm a stop sign, but you want me to be a go get the car nigga. All of the work that I put in and I built up, I'm not going to allow you to make me be the go get the car nigga just because you got $1 million or $10 million. I don't give a fuck what it is. And that ain't false pride. That's principles. That's authenticity. That's being a man. And what you start to witness is, dog, motherfuckers got some money. These niggas bow down. Like I watch dudes be more groupies than girls running behind these rappers. And it's I fall back. I'm like, you know what? This shit y'all on. I ain't on it.
And you know what, D? It be because too, like they trying to keep up with where they fell off at instead of all they got to do. And a lot of these guys, if they really realize, you know, some people get mad at me when I tell them, man, get a job. The streets ain't for everybody. And it's like, if you get a job, stack the money up, go 3 years without buying anything extra or something like that, get your credit together. You can ride the 2023 whip. You can stay in the condo. You can, you know, your credit can work for you at the same time. But then people rather say, oh, you telling them to get a job. Everybody don't have the smarts to be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at least this one less person that won't be homeless or won't be a burden on somebody because they got a job, because they got a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So it's like trying to keep up with the Joneses ain't even for everybody. Then that's why, like, if we send our group chats and stuff we just seen in Asia somewhere that they selling the base of the shoe, and then you got Louis Vuitton and all these people selling the shoe for $1,500, $2,000, but the shoe cost them $7.80. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was bananas. Like, it make you feel like we've been getting duped, and then the government allow us to happen. You know, they allow them to put 13% tax markup on the gas on any product to sell.
Let me give you one, Joe. Let me give you one. You know, when I was locked up, I watched stuff like, you know, Prime Time, Dateline, you know what I mean? The news, you know what I'm talking about, Dale. These are the informative things that keep what's going on in the world. Now, to me, the greatest president ever was Hillary Clinton. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, Bill Clinton?
Not Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton.
Because she was running Bill Clinton.
She was running the show. Now, check what she did. As soon as she came in, that's when they were suing, this like 90, 94, 95, when they was suing all the tobacco company for the emphysema and all of that. All these different states had individual lawsuits. Hillary Clinton called in all those tobacco companies, you know what I mean, Winston-Salem and everybody. called them in and told them, look, you got these lawsuits. They're in individual states. We're going to make it one lawsuit as a federal a federal complaint. Y'all paid $20 billion. You got to pay it over 20 years. After 20 years, it go back to normal, and whatever the price is, you keep it what it is. They were stuck. What do you mean, whatever the price is? She said, by you allowing us to bring these charges into the feds, then now what we're going to do is you could raise the price on tobacco to anything you want, except now the government get 50% state tax and federal tax. So you buy a pack of cigarettes in New York for $10, you got to give the state and the feds $5. So now the pack is $15. So she let them know after 20 years that now y'all could go back to making whatever the price hike is that we hiked it up over the 20 years. Now a pack of new cigarettes in New York, damn near $20. I remember when it was 50 cents a pack in the 70s and $1 in the 80s and 90s, $1.50. Now it's damn near $20 in New York. And the government get $10 out that $20.
Right.
Like, look what they're doing with the marijuana. They're giving out these marijuana licenses, and you know, a person go work a 9 to 5 and he got to pay 35 cents on every dollar. You understand what I'm saying? Got to pay 35 cents on every dollar. But then now, the corporations only pay 20 cents on a dollar. That's what Donald Trump signed in. You understand what I'm saying? So now they pay 20 cents on the dollar, but if you're selling marijuana, you got to give the government 70 cents out that dollar. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand exactly what you're saying, but this is a capitalist society, so that don't surprise me one bit. But it's how they give it up. Like now, so how many black people got dispensaries? You know what I'm saying? It's this, but how many of us was going to jail for weed? You feel what I'm saying? So it's
jail for weed,
and still, so it's the same. It's the same game. They don't even change the rules, bro. They just change the product, and they so cold with it. I'm watching this thing now, right, and I'm like, damn. So now you make weed legal, but nobody black could get no dispensaries and get their life. They make it so difficult. You got to jump. So they keep themselves in position because.
And not only that, Dale, they don't want you to have bulletproof glass, or they didn't want you to have an armed guard inside in the beginning. So all of the places was getting robbed. Then not for nothing, they wouldn't even let you put the money in the banks. So you know what was happening.
Because it's not federally approved.
Exactly.
It's just legal in each
you
state.
You can open up the store and all that, and next month the feds can come in there, raid, take everything, take you to jail.
Or you got to keep all the cash in a safe, and somebody go rob you.
Exactly. Crazy.
But I mean, you know, it's a deep game, and that whole shit, that's a whole nother lie we'd have to do. But keeping with the topic, just if enough of us get together, enough of us real solid brothers, we could change the narrative. But what it is, we're gonna have to really pour our resources. We cannot do it alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have to build our own, whatever that is, because we control cool. Whatever we say goes. And even though now we elder statesmen, particularly me and Unique, you know, Joe, you still look young. You ain't even reached 50 yet, did you, Joe?
No.
Oh, see, we elder statesmen, so you the now. But if enough of us get together and pull our resources and put our energy in one direction, then we can start changing. We can start pushing the line in a whole other direction. But the thing is, we're gonna have to sneak in windows and back doors because we can't allow them to see us coming. Because if they see us coming, they're gonna shut us down. And they're gonna shut the doors and lock the windows and all that shit. But I'll be seeing you, Unique, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. I see the joint. You know, I see you pushing the line. I see the shit you did. You know, Kevin's my guy. Speak real highly of you. You know what I'm saying? You just we gotta figure it out, man. And after doing decades in jail, and you come home and to just try to figure this thing out without really no assistance, it's you know, it's kind of crazy, and it could become a daunting task and a bit overwhelming. But you know, just don't allow that to happen, because the same tenacity that you used to get you through that 30 years you did, you got to use that to figure out what's going on. But you got some real cats here that could assist you. Don't be afraid to throw out the line. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We
I
got
got
DC Kirkbone tapped in. Salute DC.
Oh yeah,
And
shout out to Kirk Bone. I like let me give you one. Show you how old school work. All right, I'm all the way out in Atwater, California, Lum Park, California, Victorville, California. You know what I mean? I'm in ADX Supermax. You know what I mean? I'm in all these places way away from New York. But whenever, if I walk down the compound and I got something on my mind, it don't matter what it is. If one of the good brothers, you know, if I say like my DC brothers, one of them see me, they be like, yo, come on, Unique, what's up? You know what I mean? Be like, nah, everything good. Nah, nigga, what's up? They thinking it's a beef. But I don't have to run to them and say, hey, I got beef. I've never had to run to a man and say I had beef. You understand what I'm saying? But I've gotten assistance from men when I've gotten into beef because they chose to do it. You know, like you, JoJo, what we was talking about at the beginning, how you always extending your hand. You understand? So now when I come up on something, from what mama told me, that when my brother went around the corner and caught that beef, he brought it home. When he went around the corner a week later and found that bag, he brought it home and caught that his own. You know what I'm saying? So when I get money, I make sure everybody eat. And that's the cloth me and Dell from, as, you know, like you said, older statesmen. That's where we at. You understand? And we pay respect and homage to each other. It's not trying to outshine each other. And when Kevin Childs got that red BMW, I was the first one to roll up on him, shake his hand, and say, yo, that joint fire.
You mean the red Benz, the 190?
Yeah, the Benz, the 190, yeah, with the gold rims. I rolled up on him, shook his hand, and told him, man, that joint fire. But I will see you next year. You know what I mean? I took 18
because
my wife bought a BMW to outdo him. But
because our thing is,
for 18 years.
Our thing has always been to let somebody, when somebody do something greater than you, you don't get jealous. You take notice. You know what I'm saying? And you let it motivate and inspire you to do better. I don't compete with nobody. I compete with Dell. You know what I'm saying? And I stay in my own lane because there ain't no traffic over there. I came home, opened the restaurant, the lounge, the clothing line, and people are still trying to figure out how I did what I did. I linked in with Suge Knight, did the Death Row E shit, became the vice president of that shit. Joe was right there through all that shit, even giving me some guidance because he didn't sit down, but I came home and made moves. But the one thing I didn't do, I didn't try to keep up with the Joneses, Unique. I didn't try to catch that time because you can never get that time back. The best advice I got when I came home was from my homeboy T-God. He was like, yo, Dell, let me tell you something. That 10 you did is gone. You can't get it back. He said, crawl, walk, run, then fly. And that's exactly what I did, homie. I didn't have a car for the first 3 years I was home. For the first 3 years I was home, and everybody was like, that nigga's a car nigga, that nigga's a get money nigga. He fell off. Nah, I was plotting. My first thought was like, I got to get off parole. I was supposed to get off parole in 2012. I got off in 2007. I came home in 2002. That was all my plan because I was like, I watched so many guys, and I know you could attest to this, Unique. I watched so many guys go home and come right back.
Right.
And I used to be real hard on them, Unique. I used to be like, what the fuck? You don't want to be home? And I had one dude tell me, this dude shy, he said, yo, D, I didn't have no support. I was in a shelter, so I had to throw a brick. But until I came home and understood what that support is, see, a lot of people come home, and they don't have no support. So they got to get it how they live. And once I witnessed that, I said, damn, I was too hard on a lot of these dudes. And then, not only that, another thing I know you could attest to, they didn't prepare while they was in jail to go home. All they did was did the bid and played ball, jerked off, you know, whatever the fuck they did. They didn't prepare. See, I had a 20 to life sentence, and I wound up giving time back on an appeal and came back on an appeal and came home early. But everything I did was a calculated move. And I said, all right, when I first come home, I'm not going to try to keep up with the Joneses. I'm going to get low. I'm going to stay out the way. I'm going to build my finance. Just what JoJo said, I built my credit up. I just slow walked it down. I didn't have a car, like I said, for 3 years. And people thought I was crazy. I bought a bike before I bought a car. You know what I'm saying? But my credit was a 780. I bought a house for $780,000. You feel what I'm saying? And then it was like, I did that after I got a parole. I did 5 years of parole. I was supposed to get off in 2012. I got off in 2007. I kicked ass and took names. I ain't played no games. You know what I'm saying? But that was a plan, and it was a strategy. And I see a lot of dudes come home they don't have no plan. They don't have no strategy. They don't have no support. And they didn't prepare while they was doing time to re-enter back into society. They just came home. And that's what get them fucked up. So that's why,
but even that's
what
they lied to you about, saying you being rehabilitated when you go to the board.
Nah, but
you know what I'm
see, you gotta, Joe, you gotta rehabilitate yourself. I read 1,000 books. I read 1,000 books on the bed. When I came in, Pataki took college out because I was enrolled in college. My thing was I'm gonna have at least my master's degree. I was gonna try to get a doctorate, but he took it out in '94, so I couldn't do that. So all my homeboys who was really in college already, I took all their books and I read all the required reading. I said, well, fuck it, I'm gonna educate myself. And I said, damn, I didn't have no credit. I just had a bunch of money in the '80s, and I was buying everything cash. So I said, yo, I don't got to do that this time. I could slow grind, just what you were telling them earlier, Joe. You could build your credit up, stack your paper up, and I opened the LLC. I opened Sharp One Entertainment in 2002. I came home June 2002. I opened Sharp One Entertainment July, LLC. Then I opened Briefcase Media. Then I opened Sharp One Enterprises. Then I opened, what else I opened? Because I have 4 joints, 4 companies. I opened all my companies, right? And then I just let them build. I let them build. Like 4 years, I built up the credit on them. I went and got a loan for $150,000 for each business. I didn't look back after that. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people can't do that because they don't have the wherewithal. But if you prepare while you in jail, you study, and you put together a plan, you can execute it when you come home. But like I said, a lot of dudes, they just do time.
Yo,
You know what I'm
look.
saying?
Yo, check. I still have the rough draft that I wrote out my whole YouTube plan on in prison. When I was in prison and I was reading those books, how to do YouTube for dummies, how to brand for dummies. You know what I mean? Yo, listen, my son brought me an iPhone 11 when I got my date and I was getting ready to come home. And I had him go online and pull up how to use the phone. Because I asked him to send me the direction book. He laughed at me. He said, nigga, they don't send no directions with no iPhone. I said, but it got to be somewhere to show me how to use it. I said, well, I want to set up that thing I seen on TV, Siri, where they talk to it. So I had my son go online and pull up how to use Siri. And he said, man, I'll show you all that when I get there, Dad, when you get there. I said, nah, I'm going to read this now so that you can still do you and I don't have to slow you down because when I get to moving, I'm going to get to moving. You know what I mean? Now I come home with my little checklist and I wrote down, okay, get a YouTube channel, get an Instagram, you know what I mean? And the Facebook so that I can use that to, you know, push the traffic to the YouTube, being that YouTube is monetized. I learned all this from in there. So everybody's like, oh man, he hit the ground running. Nah, I was running from in the joint, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Nah, you was running. You was running from the '80s. You ain't never stopped running while
you know what I'm saying? Come on, you know.
That's
so
the,
you know,
I
fit in, and
that's
then
the hustler's ambition.
God brought good men like JoJo caught my path, man. I mean, you know, I love my young brother like him, my little man. I bring on all the platforms with me, Boosie. You know what I mean? When I went in, I was his big homie. I come home, he got a bunch of little dudes under him, and he's a big homie. You know what I mean?
But that's just
so I call him big homie.
Natural order. That's just the natural cycle of life, man. Cycle of life, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but a lot of people don't get that. I had to explain to him. He's like, yo, big homie, it feel funny you calling me big homie. And I let them know, like, man, the knowledge that you got from me back in the 80s and 90s, and then what you acquired for these last 3 decades while I was sitting in there looking at 4 walls, moving at a snail's pace. You understand? You got way more than me with this entertainment business, so you my big homie in the entertainment business. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't my little homie. And you know, titles don't make you. You make you. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You got all the money in the world and still be a dummy. But it depends who you got behind you, but you got to know how to pick the right people to get around you to move your money further to a bigger bag.
Yeah, because
you
judge by it.
I was looking at this brother earlier. Brother had 100,000. He bought a school. It was a school in Pennsylvania for sale, and there was only 3 of them. So he paid the 100,000. He was a real estate broker, so he got the school for 100,000. He brung in the construction. his construction guy, and then he brung in a property manager guy. Man, they got that spot. Each classroom is an apartment now, and it's 100% sold out. So
yeah, that's big.
So see, and it just took 3 of them. It took the one that had the bread, and he brought another 2. Now they got probably how many classes be in the school?
Hey, Joe, look, let's go here. We talking about the authentic self and pushing the line. I hit that lick, right? Who I called and what and who I called and what was the conversation me and you had? And I told you, I said, Joe, well, you tell it because I don't want to seem like I'm capping. I called you and said, come to New York. And then we was in the car. And we was in the car. And what was the conversation?
And we went with all the brothers, you know what I'm saying? But see, that's how it is though. We a big family. So you know what I'm saying? If one eating, we all gonna eat into whoever fumble the ball. And once they fumble, we pick them back up. He fumble again, we pick him up again. But it's like, listen, if we gonna get treated like baseball, 3 strikes you out. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying about, I'm talking about when I hit the lick, I called you up. I said, get on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Come up here. And we sat in the car, and I said, look, Joe, I got a half a ticket. What we doing?
Exactly. What we doing?
And I said, what we doing?
Exactly.
I didn't say what I was doing. I said, look, this is what it is. What we doing? And then
you know what, D? You know what too unique? Like you said, like Dale said, you was hitting the ground running since the 80s. So even though you did 30 joints behind the wall, your mind was on gorilla beast mode of hustle when you got out. You had more to prove because it's like y'all taking 30 years of my life in. So we didn't got the real estates, the restaurants, the what you call it, the liquor stores, the laundromats, anything that you could think of. We can always put our mind to get the bread, but once we get the bread to get what we invest into, our people don't hold up. We gotta do everything.
Now,
so it's like I got 2 condo spaces that I had companies in, manufacturer companies, the liquor store, the restaurants, and all this. And that's like, y'all want me to, I gotta do every damn thing. You know,
they want you to get the liquor store, run the liquor store, and then look. But here's another thing, and you know this firsthand, Joe. Here's one thing I learned, because our minds is so great that it takes more than one person to comprehend what we want to do, right? But the problem and the fundamental mistake that we always making is we think that the people we love is ready to go on the level that we are at, and they not.
They not.
And you give them a position that they not qualified for.
And you know why we think that work? Because we be like, okay, you sitting around here, you broke, you don't got a dime. So if we put you in a position to get some money, we know you're gonna give it 110%. And in reality, what I found out, didn't nobody want to work. They just wanted to run around and hang out with me. But
and they just want you to give them.
Yeah, and giving, it's like you can't run around and hang out with me. Somebody got to stay here and do the work. Because at the end of the day, this is how it was. If, just say our aunties, right? You know, they cooking Sunday dinners, selling $10 plates and all that in the hood, right? Throughout the week. This what they little hustles. So if I'm a figure like, okay, so since you love cooking, auntie, I got something for you. I just found the spot as a restaurant, get in there and work. Now she don't never want to show up. Now you got to find other people to take her place in there. I'm working the cash register. You know, I don't want to be no sitting duck nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm having my kids come home from school to work everything, cleaning dishes, dumping oil, dumping the cooking grease, working the man. It was insane. Like, and I told myself right now, if I get 100 million right now, $1 billion right now, I promised myself I wouldn't invest in nothing else, and I just live off my interest because I've done that already. I tried to.
Well, no, it's not that you don't want to invest. We just got to get the right people, and the problem is,
and you can't think for other people. They don't.
Listen,
they don't
this
want
is important.
as bad as us.
I know, but listen, this is important.
Bumping our head again.
No, this is important. The problem is, see, we got the same kind of heart and mindset. I want everybody I love to be all right, right? But the problem is they don't have the wherewithal and the mentality, and they not go-getters. So, but you can hire some people that will do just what you want them to do. It just ain't gonna be your people. And that's the fundamental mistake we keep making. Like, you want to put your cousin, your brother, your nephew, and they just want to be in the car when we pull up in the Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to work the spot. Got one. I want to go with you to the award show.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go with you to the video shoot. I want to go with JoJo on the trip all around the world. But they don't want to put the work in. You know what I'm saying?
Send a request, Mean Boy. I want to join Mean Boy here.
Oh, that's
my man
right
Larry Moe on there. Larry Moe, what up?
Yeah,
that's my man in DC, good brother.
We got DC, Jersey, New York, Chicago, Philly.
Where you seeing all that, Joe?
It's coming up on them things.
In the words that's over my face, Dale.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to them shits.
I see it when Mean Boy sent his thing. It's gonna be 4 of us in the box, and then the words gonna probably move. Let me see if he send a request. We got Ohio. We got everybody been tapping in. See, like he said, y'all wanted more for them.
That's my little man, Pride and Egos. What up? Salute.
What then they want?
I need the new joints you got, Pride and Ego. I need some new sweatsuits. I mean, at the bottom line, though,
Detroit. Now you see how it moved there?
Yeah. I see it.
Over your damn face, Dale.
Unbelievable.
Mean Boy, can't see. Where your glasses at?
I don't see seen or unique no more. I just see words.
No, I'm up top now, right next to JoJo.
No, I'm up top on mine. I'm next to JoJo.
Y'all got an Android.
You and I got an iPhone 15 or 14, whatever the hell it is. You and Scene is at the bottom.
Everybody with the Android joke.
On my phone, me and JoJo at the top.
Nah, that Android is too complicated, man. I'm iPhone.
Hey,
yeah, me too.
That new, I keep both of them. You know what I'm saying? But that new iPhone, that new Android's crazy. It's killing. See, they always make an iPhone killer, and that's why.
Which one is that, Joe?
That Android. I think I sent you the link to it.
But that's the one that flip open, JoJo.
Not the flip one.
I love that one.
No, they got one that if you standing across the bridge, you can shoot a picture.
Oh, okay. I know it. I saw it.
You can look all the way in your living room, man.
Get out of here.
I saw that.
I'm gonna send you that.
See, what up, boy?
I got the Galaxy Note 20 with the pen, and I use that when I shoot my videos when I'm on the street. That joint come out clear.
Yeah, because Galaxy's got the best cameras. That's why they take the best picture. Watch this video that I'm about to send you though.
They made me set up.
Like Mean Boy, he do the car wash. He got the car washes, and we went from a unique, like when they be like, man, you global gangster, this and that, and it's like I tell them, I stayed in every borough except Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? And grew up in the house in Jersey City. Still got the house, still got the keys to the house. Where we be 20 deep in the basement in a water bed, having a ball with Cuzzo right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they keep me grounded. You know what I'm saying? So
I was with Scene what was that, last month, Scene, 2 months ago? Over at the car wash.
Yep.
When all this salt dry up and the snow, I'm bringing the joint over there to get a full detail.
Where the car wash at?
It's in Jersey City. It's on 5 Bayview in Jersey City.
Yeah, unique. We rode past it when we went to get on the expressway. Remember we was coming back over?
Man, we going so fast and we every damn way like I know about a car wash. But I need my joint detailed, man. I'm gonna have to come check you out.
Yeah, come check me out, man. I got you. I'll take care of you.
Well, hit me up on the DM and send me the info. I'm gonna come through there by Friday.
Okay, I got you.
Yo, I don't see no picture of me, man. What the hell I did?
From Mecca Audio, Joe?
Yeah, you know what it is.
Okay, salute, Unique. Salute. Welcome home.
You already know.
Yo, I don't see no picture of me, man. What I did?
There you go.
Leave the phone alone. You keep flipping.
Y'all see it?
Yeah,
we see you.
I don't see nothing, bro.
Because you keep messing with it.
Because I don't see me.
We see you clear.
Yeah, I see you.
Fuck it. I don't know what the hell's going on. The screen is black. I don't see me at all.
Yeah, we see you.
You still don't see yourself?
Nah, I don't see myself.
We see you good.
I'd have to get my son to come over here. And
You kept flipping the camera for a minute.
I thought that's what it was.
No.
That's probably what you did. You probably got the camera off of you.
No, it's now got the line through the camera.
Now we see you again.
Yeah, whatever
I don't see it, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
I hear y'all. If y'all can see me, it's all good.
Joe, what's up? You had called me earlier. I called you back. Or you was on live.
Yeah, I think I was on live. I don't know. You know how we get a minute and train of thought and call. Probably was just checking in. That's all.
Okay. Hey, Joe. Yeah, because I want to bring you on the show because I want to do something about the drill music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
About, to give you an idea, I'm listening to this drill music and it's like they pushing all the blacks to make music about killing each other.
Yeah.
You understand? But ain't no other genre doing that. Country music is all about love. You understand what I'm saying? And and rap music is all about killing and disrespecting women and killing ops.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the agenda they push. It been that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they make money.
We know that, but why do we allow our children to fall into that? Explain that one, somebody.
Because we too busy paying bills.
They reward them, right? So if you give one out 14, what this the age they want? They want from 16 to 28 years old. So if any of you artists on here that send me 1 million DMs of your music and your links and all that, listen, it's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? It's that I know that the industry looking for 16 to 28-year-olds. Some of y'all 30 and up. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that 16 to 28, some of y'all don't have a follow.
Yo, Unique, I just followed you. Short one ENT with a blue sign. That's me.
Okay, I just seen it pop up.
So so what they do, they'll lay there and they want if they got 10,000 followers, that's all they want because they know they can give them a jerking you records deal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like how you expecting something when you don't got a hit record, you got 10,000 followers. You see what I'm saying? You barely can monetize your music or eligible for a blue check on the joint, right? So they requirements is to get those type of artists. So when I get a phone call stating that, I'm like, damn, that ain't making sense. Like at first y'all was saying have millions of views on your video and hundreds of thousands of followers and all this, and now you saying it could be 16 to 28, 5 to 10,000 followers. That didn't even matter. So I'm like, something ain't right. So now you got to realize they got a tax write-off game that they play. So what they'll do at the end of the year, they gonna sign 5 or 6 one-hit wonders. You see what I'm saying? He thinking or she thinking she got a promising career, but in reality, they just cooking their books. You know what I'm saying? So that's another game that be going on that these artists don't be thinking about. So when they get their little 25 or 50,000 up front and they video on TV and they record playing on the radio, and hopefully they get some bookings. But if they get booked for 10 or 15 shows, the first thing they go do is buy a car that they can't afford, a crib that they can't afford, jewelry that was worthless. You know what I'm saying? And now they didn't know that they about to get a release contract submission from the label. And it's like, damn, my song doing good. Then they gonna say, nah, but it ain't do as good as we thought it was supposed to do, so we gonna relieve you. Now you stuck around here, you don't got nowhere to pay these bills, you done tricked off and spent up all the money, and you thought you made some industry friends from that one song, and one of them might be solid, but he not telling you he done got dropped too. You know what I'm saying? He was the other one-hit wonder that they signed, and y'all both thinking that y'all was about to be major superstars, man. They playing a dangerous game with these children, man.
Not only that, Unique, another thing they doing too, you got to understand, how can we stop it when they the record labels and they got the money? So, that's just like having a crew outside. If you ain't got a pack for them to sell, what they going to do? They're going to go somewhere else. So you got these labels and these people with bread that's telling them, I'm going to give you $1 million. To them, that's the world. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna make the music they tell them to make. They're gonna be like, we got this $1 million contract for you, and you got to make drill music and drill music only. That ain't hard for them to do because that's the era they come from. They all young. That's all they talk about is killing, shooting, robbing, taking perks, getting high, and that's that age group, and that's the generation that they're dealing with. So it's easy. It's easy for them to make the music, and it's easy for them to get the money because us as OGs, you know, it ain't like it used to be with us. We don't got nothing for them to do really, and then we got to come together collectively to put something together to have something for them to do, and that's not what they want to do. They want the easy money so they can smoke, take pills, rob, shoot, kill, talk crazy, make music, be in the studio, smash young girls. That's what it is. So it's hard for brothers like us to even try to save them.
All right, well, listen, I'm making an announcement. I'm getting ready to put out a Mecca Audio mixtape, and I'm looking for artists. So if you got some good music or whatever, send it to uniquemeccaaudio@gmail or DM me your music. And I'm looking for like 10, 15 good artists that, you know, we could try and show them how it's done when it's put in the right hands. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's big. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we need. We need people like you all over, JoJo, Sharp, everybody like that got power, that know people to put these things together like that as a unit so we could save some of these young kids. Give them a shot.
We gotta talk behind the scenes, home. You can't put nothing like that out there because they'll block us before we get started.
I just sent you the DM too, Unique, about with that phone.
Okay,
wait till
it just popped up. Yeah, warfare.
You say you ain't see it, Dale?
Nah, I ain't see. Nah, with the Zoom camera.
Yeah.
Commercial. I seen the commercial, but send it to me.
Dale, you see yourself yet?
Nah, man. My screen blacker than the motherfucker.
Yo, I'm looking at you loud. I'm looking at you clear, bro.
Crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
Oh, no. Hey, Jojo, he looked like he looking through a tinted window.
Right.
Hey, he took his glasses off, maybe he can see better.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. You flipped it. You did it right. You see yourself?
No.
You see yourself?
Yeah, I
No.
see. Yeah.
Okay.
But don't move that.
Don't touch nothing else.
Don't touch nothing.
Yeah, but I'm behind now.
Now sit on your hands, man. Sit on your hands.
Nah.
All you gotta do is scroll up on the letters. The letters,
yeah, scroll up on the letters.
On
you'll catch up. Scroll up on your screen. You'll catch up.
Yeah,
don't touch
put your hands on the letters lightly and just scroll and just slide it up like this.
They say, everybody see you but you.
I see me there, bro, but it's like I'm moving after the fact.
Yeah, because
what you
was behind, you'll catch up.
Yeah, your service probably acting crazy though too.
Unique. Somebody said you need to do a doo-wop story. You need to do a doo-wop story.
Yeah. I'm gonna get in touch with Doo-Wop and get him on the show that he tell his own story.
Okay.
That's how men do. You know what I mean? Most definitely, because Doo-Wop official.
Exactly.
You know, I was even with hey, Doo-Wop's mother, Capone. Doo-Wop's mother had a beauty shop right next door to Mecca Audio. That's how far we go back.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She had a beauty shop right next door to Mecca Audio. We had that whole strip on lock, you know?
But
and
you know what's unique?
Huh?
It's crazy because I'm from Jersey City, right? So, you know, we was all with the mixtape era and all. Yo, I used to come to your store, man. That's crazy. Way back then. JoJo will tell you, I used to go to Dapper Dan.
Mm-hmm.
We used to be on 125th. We used to go to Mecca. We used to get all the Kid Capri tapes, all the doo-wop tapes. Yo, I used to come to your store. That's crazy. So when I heard your story and read your story, wherever I read it at, Don Diva, Feds, wherever I read it at, I know I read the story. I remembered you. Mm-hmm. And then when JoJo told me you came home and I seen everybody post you on Instagram, I was like, I remember him, but I wasn't gonna be like, oh, I remember you. I don't, what I'm saying? But yo, man, that's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I opened that store up so the DJs will have somewhere to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when Joe, I know Dale know JoJo a little young, but I'm sure he know because he know his history. Remember when rap first began, all the record labels, all the record the groups and the Furious Five. You know what I mean? Grand Wizard Theodore and, you know what I mean?
Cold
But then,
Crush.
yeah. But then when the record labels came in, what they did was they took out the DJ and started doing the arranged music so to be one less body to feed. You know what I mean? So now all the rappers is going on tour and all the DJs hanging out in the boroughs. So I said, let me open up a store and get them somewhere they could come. You know what I mean? Like they own retirement fund. You know what I mean? They 5K plan, you know?
Yeah, but
and,
people came from people came from all over the tri-state area to get that music, because you got to understand it wasn't that easy to get back then like it is now. Now you don't got to go nowhere to get music.
Exactly.
But we used to come through we used to come uptown and we made a day of it. We went to the barber shop. We went shopping. We went 125th, and we always, before we left, we always came through and got some music.
Hey, Unique.
No? Yeah.
And don't let Dale little brother me to death. Y'all only got me by like 7 and 10, man.
That's
you
a
know
lot.
what I'm saying?
That's a lot.
But that's a lot.
Hold on. And you know, I was right there in the loop. So I'm the little big brother to you.
That's why I said I know. That's why I had to think about it. And I said, I know you know.
Yeah.
Even though we talking about in the 70s when you was probably born. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a 70s baby for sure.
That's what I'm saying. In the 70s, I was carrying a 357 Magnum with a sawed-off spring to make it a semi-automatic, going in the Disco Fever, T Connection, XC Garage. So, you know, I got a decade on you, big boy.
Hey, yo, he making me sound like a young buck. And I got you by a couple.
You know? Man, I'm 58, man. I'm an old man. I turned 58 in May.
Hey, yo, you in Harlem World, Justine's, Broadway Nationals, the Silver Shadows, Bentleys.
There you go. You know, even the Q Club, Savoy Manor, you know what I mean? Stardust Ballroom, Arthur's Roundtable, you know, Ebony Lounge, Willie's Lounge. I'm going all night, man. You know, I done been in everything and bought out every bar they ever had. That's why I opened up my own club.
Hey, yo, I ain't too far behind them in age, but boy, they fucking me up right now.
Come out to Jersey to go to Zanzibar.
Oh,
yeah, Newark,
yeah, you already know. It had a hotel right there.
That's it. Zanzibar was the spot.
Hey, y'all. Hey, look. We run up in the Zanzibar. Meet a little cutie. Check it out, Joe. We walk her right across the little tarmac to the hotel, blow her back out, and then came back like nothing happened. You know what I mean?
Cream said Sweetwater.
Oh,
Cream the God said Sweetwater. I never heard of that.
Yeah, Sweetwater. Sweetwater was the shit. That was down on like Amsterdam or like 60-something street, right, Dale?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I never heard that. This is my first time I ever heard of the Sweetwaters.
I met an old white gangster down there named Hank that was official. Used to love the beat.
Now look. Unique got the mind of an elephant. He don't forget nothing.
Yeah, that's what I say. He know everything.
Now, but I want to know the battle between Unique and Dale with the pictures, though. You got some pictures too, Black. But
yeah, I got some pictures.
Between
they'll be throwing a lot of throwbacks up. Dale got a lot of the cut.
He got a lot of cut. What you think, Unique? You think your picture game rocking?
Man, listen. Where my joints at? Matter of fact, I got something nearby. Oh, they downstairs. Hey, I got over 20,000 pictures, yo.
Damn.
Yo, listen to this, right? In my phone alone, I got 17,000 pictures.
Well, y'all,
right?
I knew y'all was right there.
Yeah, you probably got me beat. I can't go to the phone, but you probably got me beat. I got a little, maybe 10, 11,000 in pictures.
Listen to this, right? My throwback pictures, I haven't read that yet, Unique. You know why? And this is going to sound crazy to people who wasn't about that life. I didn't think that I would make it this long. And I wanted to document my lifestyle because nobody wouldn't believe how I was doing things that I was doing. So
listen,
I had the wherewithal and the foresight to be like, man, I got to document this from the cars to the jury to the places I've been. And that's what you see, Steen and JoJo. You see me throwing up those throwbacks. I got joints from 77. Look, I turned guard body in 1977. I was 12 years old. I had 120 by the time I was 13, and I had grown men following behind me. So I've been on that type of time and document my life since back then because I didn't think I would make it because I was so deep. I wasn't knee deep in the game. I was neck and shoulders in the game. I had accepted everything that it encompassed, and I was like, you know what?
They said it's a picture about a picture versus.
You know I got cases and cases. Yeah. What Dale was talking about, I could believe, because exactly how he said he documented his story. I'm gonna give credit where credit due. I didn't do that, but Gerard made us. Rest in peace, Gerard. Gerard, everywhere we went, it was a video camera or a camera for the same reason what Dale just said. That's why I got a trunk in my room. I got 2 trunks downstairs. I got pictures that I done lost. I'm like Dale. I got over 20,000 pictures.
No, but check it out, right?
Look,
it's funny because, and I'm gonna see if this triggers something in Dale. I did the same thing for the same reason, but what made me do that was I was locked up in Annandale, New Jersey in like 82.
You was down the
you know
Dale.
what I mean? Yeah. And by like 85, dudes started coming in that was getting caught with crack. And these are young boys my age. They had Mercedes Benz and all these pictures of everything. But I done been there and done that, but didn't have nothing to show for it. So I said, when I get out this time, I'm going to take mad pictures, you know what I mean? So that, God forbid, if I go back, I could represent like these young niggas coming in shining on me.
And see, the thing with us, it was forbidden for us to take pictures because of our organization. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but the girls always snuck pictures of us. So any pictures that we get now, it would be like girls. So I even to this day, I be on Facebook asking whoever got pictures of me, send them to me. Because
you remember that picture? You know, I still got pictures from 20 years ago from us in Daytona Beach when you had the Rolex and all that. Wait, I got all the pictures.
Boy, he got a picture. I'm about 17, presidential rollie on. He sent me that. I never seen that picture. But we at Daytona, you know what I'm saying? I got the presidential rollie, you know, so it's like, if he ain't sent me that, I wouldn't have knew nothing about it. It'd just be a bunch of talk. So now when they came with this Throwback Thursday and Flashback Friday and all that, now I can be like, Dale, like he say, he got about 7,000 pictures. He got treasure trunks full of pictures. So whatever pictures people got of me, I'm trying to round them up. Cause like I said, I'm gonna do the book too. You know what I'm saying? And use them for the movie, but you right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking like, damn.
Dale homeboy put us on that page, right? The hair NJ page.
Oh, okay.
We sent them a couple pictures, right? You on there, right?
Yeah, that's my little home team.
Yeah, he got some.
Hey, Dale, check it out, right? I got a son that's 38 years old, and I got a picture of him when he was 18 months old when I went to go see the Crush Groove, the movie. You know what I mean? I went to go see Crush Groove. 18 months old.
Joe, it's asking me to send another request to you.
Who?
It's asking to send JoJo another request, and I'm getting feedback. My video is behind y'all.
Well, hold on. Let me check you out and come back in.
I hope you know how to come back in.
For real. Hey, could you see me? Could you see me?
Right.
Hey, you know how to come back in?
Oh no.
Joe,
he might get Aiden over there. Aiden to show him. His son to show him how to do it. Because it was hilarious. Because we can see him, but he couldn't see himself. It probably was just his.
It said he's going live now with JoJo, but I don't see him.
He just sent the thing. I just let me see. He should pop back in.
Oh, there you
go. Now you in the words.
Yeah, you know.
Now,
he did that shit on purpose, yo.
So can you say
now.
He wanted to get out the words, dog.
Yeah, I'm back there. Nah, bro, my shit was not moving, but y'all was talking.
Stop it, man. You wanted to get out the words.
Yeah, wanted the words out of his face. It's a unique face.
I'm up on the top. I'm up on the top with
Joe.
you
got it on my phone.
Yeah, I got it. And you got it on my phone.
I'm on the top with JoJo now. And now Scene is on this side, Unique you on that side.
I'm right over
on
you
on
this.
But now it's moving correctly because I was talking and I'm like, wait a minute,
Now
I ain't not
mine,
moving.
me and
Then I'm
Unique
here.
side by side, and you and Seam side by side.
Mm.
Oh, now yo, look on my page right now,
Yeah.
Unique. I got some
Now,
bitches
if
for
I
you.
go, I think it'll knock you out. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely
All right,
check
well, when you
it
get
out.
off,
Yeah.
And I got to
I'm doing
follow
a
Unique.
coffee
What's your
table
name?
book night
Unique,
right now.
Unique Mecca
order.
audio.
Yeah.
Mecca order. All right.
Yeah, send me your number, man. I'm gonna come through there and bring the Beamer to get details up.
Got you. I'm gonna hook you right on up.
The
Which
M6
beamer you got,
convertible.
Unique?
Yeah. Now I gotta
got
have
the
the roof
750.
off. I just came home. I don't need nothing over my head but the sky. You know what I mean? I don't need no roof over my head right now. You know what I mean? I still want to feel free.
No doubt.
And they just stole my truck. I'm so mad. They stole my truck. You know, these kids then broke in all the dealerships and took all the fobs, the master key fobs for like Hyundai, is it Kia, the Kia boys, they call themselves in Dodge. So if you got a straight 8 or Hellcat, you better park it and put some locks on your rims and everything.
Where that Chicago?
Yeah, so they just riding around. It's taking them 60 seconds. They popping the lock, getting in, starting up and driving.
How the hell
And I'm so
are they doing that?
because they broke into the dealerships and they got the master key fobs.
Oh.
And
So it's like they got the key. They ain't got to go crazy breaking no necks or nothing. They just get in there and push button, start it up, and keep it moving. Yeah.
Technology.
Now that's this damn technology. They grew up on it.
But not only that, TikTok and all that is telling them, walking them through it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Social media is a gift and a curse.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You can see yourself now, Dale. I see you put your glasses on and clean them up.
Now, I'm moving right. I don't look like a Chinese movie.
For you?
The shit was looking.
Okay.
Now everything is on point now.
Was telling me they got some box on Amazon that you put your key in there or some aluminum foil or something around the key fob. So if they pull up to it, they little USB thing won't work. So it's like it's a fine time y'all told me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's crazy. You got to do all of that, man.
Who said they using USB fobs? What's that?
Fobs, the key fobs, the
fobs,
USB fob. But what
the hell is that?
What is the fob?
That's your remote. You know, like
your
remote.
Come in your building and you like the car. You swipe the card when you come in your building, or you go somewhere like in the bank. It's one of those, but it's the same with the cars. And they got the master one, so the master one unlock any.
So you telling me they can steal the shit to this shit?
Yeah.
Now they got a box. They got a box that you put.
It'll connect to the car like it's the key.
Yeah.
And it'll start the car up. It'll open the door and start the car up.
Damn.
So
well, look.
Yeah,
they told me this is the RFD case.
That's you need the case. If you got the case, you're good.
Dale don't even know what he got, man. But you safe, family.
Yo, look, my son is the general manager of Apple in Brooklyn. He know all this shit. So even if I don't know it, he come pull my. He's like, yo, you got to get this RFD protecting key thing, and now it's making sense based on what y'all
we acting like Kevin Samuels. What's his show about?
Kevin Samuels passed away. He was doing relationship talk, so that's just a troll. That's just somebody talking crazy.
Somebody said the shit you click to start a whip. God damn technology, boy.
They got a shift lock now for the Dodge. Yeah, well, they
now,
better
somebody said the regular USB cables that used to start the phone.
Probably so. You know, they know.
Yeah,
it ain't hard. Whatever they doing, it's not. It don't. It ain't. It's simple math. It just.
How the hell could they use that cable to take a call?
They finding out, man.
Everything's electronic, man. This is the electronic age, man. It's amazing the things that they can do.
Yep.
Dang.
Oh, matter of pack. I'll send you a video. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you them in action.
Yeah,
They
Oh
send
yeah, I
me
saw
one. I
that
gotta
video.
see
You
this.
saw it when they pulled up? They pulled up
Let
with
me
the thing?
let me send it to him. Should take 10.
Yo, how do I respond to the people that say what's up to me?
Just
Just
say
say
what's
it
up.
or
Just tell them.
Just tell them what's up. They can see you. You can't see them, but they can see you.
what up, Dupree?
Yo, he say like he nervous. Yo, he ain't
Joe,
son.
nah, Joe always hey, Unique. Joe always be trying to get me on this shit, man. But if I don't dominate something and really know
Yeah,
how to
but
rock it,
you gotta get on
I'll
it.
be
You gotta work the tweaks out. It ain't hard. It ain't rocket science. You're highly intelligent. So it's just a matter of pushing a few buttons and just doing it. The more you do it, the more you learn.
Yeah, because they walked me through it. I ain't know how to work this shit. That's why I never go live. You see, I'm staying on here this long. I ain't went live since I didn't know I had live.
Hey, no, hey, just like with the YouTube, I ain't even been live on that yet. Everybody keep telling me they want me to do a live, so I'm trying to figure it out. You know?
Yeah, you gotta get one of
I
these.
just did 2 of them yesterday just off the strength because the moderators was cussing me out like, go live on there. I say, damn, y'all, I don't got all that time on my hands y'all think I got. So I had to do 2 of them back to back yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm definitely gonna get into the live a little bit though, because they've been cussing me out like a mother. Because I've been pre-recording my joints and just putting them up every morning at 9 o'clock.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah, you gotta start going live because people want to see live action, like what you doing right now, like when you get out of the bed, when you brushing your teeth, and you
I
eating.
noticed that too. Like if you do the pre-recorded joints, they don't give you your algorithms. They make your views be low. But soon as you go live, your numbers through the roof.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna give it a shot. I might do one tonight when we get off.
Yeah, YouTube playing games too. They all playing games.
Yo, Dupree, what you mean we got you cracking up, man? We on here trying to fucking educate the young boy. Give us a
can't
break.
see none of that. My comments stop commenting.
Now they laughing at us talking about salute to the OGs because we don't know how to navigate.
We figuring it out.
We working as a team, man. That's how we do.
Yeah.
Now I'm at the bottom, man. What the hell y'all did to me, man? Now the words
boy,
on my face.
He cut out.
Man.
Something happened. He had said his what's the name stopped. His he trying to come back now.
Okay. This is live, right, JoJo? So
yeah,
you like the administrator or whatever? Okay. So you only collect who
no, you can see it too.
What's up, Tina Love? I see you. Tina Love said refresh your screen if you can't see it, Dale.
He said
she said to refresh your screen, pull down on it.
Okay, that go mean boy right there.
I ain't nothing.
Well, that's what Tina said. I don't know. I'm just repeating the comment. I don't know nothing about this shit either. I'm like you, son. I'm just feeling my way in the dark.
I'm back.
Yeah. It's working. It's working now.
Yeah, mine's working. So I'm not messing with nothing.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, Dale.
I gotta
remember back in the day. Check it out. Remember back in the day, we in Hampton, we get a girl in our little Mercedes or BMW, and as soon as they come in, you tell them just sit back, don't say nothing, and don't touch nothing, and just blast the music, and just go straight to the hotel. That's the only time you open your mouth.
I remember that. Look, I got a picture of me with a phone in my car in 1985. Yeah. Remember the big motherfucking Radio Shack mobile phone? I had you was a fly nigga. My bill used to be like $2,000 a month. You got to pay $1.50 to make a phone call and $2.50 to receive a phone call.
Don't get on roll.
What? Yeah. Don't get this.
Hey, y'all. What's the half a face emoji mean? I meant to ask y'all that too.
Oh, that's goat.
No, that ain't the goat. The goat be a goat. It's a half a face and it look like something sticking out.
Where's that? Somebody put it up.
Tina Love.
Yeah,
what is that, Tina?
It's goat, man.
Oh,
no,
Tina,
goat.
Tell them what it means. I think it means goat, son.
No, the goat, they use the goat. They use the whole goat.
That's supposed to be a goat. Watch what she tell you. Tina Love, what that mean? You just put it up there. That's my little sis from the Bronx.
She said that's salute.
That's
so
correct,
that's okay.
fam.
So
She
that's
said,
like
Come on,
salute.
Jojo. I taught my man something.
That's salute. You said goat. That's salute, man.
Hey, that means goat, because I get a lot of that on my YouTube. That's how I learned it. You know?
That say yeah, that's okay. So that means salute. So when you see that half a face, and it's salute,
oh,
right?
okay.
Hold on. Hey,
See that?
hey, Tina, does that mean salute or goat? Because JoJo trying to
No.
take my props.
I'm showing you that she just put the goat right
Oh.
there. Look at the goat.
She
They,
just-
when it, you see,
Oh, that's what
That it means
that means?
salute.
yeah.
Oh,
you
I
look.
always thought it meant that
Yeah.
I was an old black ass goat,
Yes.
man.
No, you see the
Now, when they put a picture of the
Oh,
goat,
okay.
that's me and you the goat. But you know
Yeah,
what the goat is?
that's like the old
goat
gangster or something. Old.
greatest of all
No,
time.
great.
Oh, okay.
It's
See,
of
y'all
all
got to
time.
teach me this shit. I've been down 3 decades.
I call him superstar. She said we doing fine. Hey, I'm gonna figure it out. I ain't afraid of technology. Don't get
Nah,
it twisted.
I'm scared.
I just
I'm
ain't
scared
that
to fuck
familiar
with
with
that
it.
phone.
I
I'll
ain't
be
afraid.
scared I'm gonna mess something up, man. You know?
Yeah,
Hey, look, I done had the girl send me
Thanks,
the
Slick.
what's that shit? The emoji, the
What the hell is
eggplant, right?
that?
And I ain't know what the fuck that.
That's your
My girl was like,
Johnson,
"What
man.
the fuck? He's
Oh,
drinking
yeah?
shit and you a guy?"
He's like a
I'm
cucumber.
like, "Damn."
Oh, man. Yeah, y'all teaching me all this old YouTube technology, social media shit.
Yeah,
Hey, Preem
Hey,
killing
yeah.
us. Preem said the OG goats.
Listen, I had a gray sweatpants. The girl go get in talking about, "Oh, why you got them dot clothes on?" I'm like, "What the fuck is you talking about?" Oh, the gray sweatpants. If you got a beard, a gray sweatpants, and a tank top, that's a thought uniform. I'm like, I can't. I'm just not. So now I got to be mindful even when I get on this shit, what I got on. That shit is too much. It's too much going on. So I have my daughter and my son. They'll tell me what time it is. Nah, you do this. Don't be doing this because they'll say this is this. I'm like, there's too many rules.
Hey,
Yeah, they tell us we doing too much.
Everybody watching, I feel like watching a
Too
movie
funny
tonight.
is cool.
What's a good movie to watch? I'm going to unwind and watch a movie. What's a good movie y'all seen?
I'm gonna give you one right now. Go to if you got Prime, Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
watch Bitchin' by Rick James. I guarantee you call me tonight like this the best shit you done watched. Hey,
Yeah, oh, that
Rick
funny
James, it's called Bitchin', man. It's a hell of a story, man.
On Prime, what's his life story?
Yep. It's
Oh, yeah, you know that's a wild one. Remember, he the one kidnapped the bitch.
Yeah, Rick James was look, he done jumped. I ain't gonna tell you about it. He was doing some wild shit.
Get out of here.
Wait, I swear.
Rick James.
Wait till you see it,
Rick
man.
James, the movie.
And then if you want to go on some history joint, go to the Project 1618. That's informative. I think Oprah and them back in that. And Descendants. Descendants. You see, this what I was speaking on before we got the brother Dane Calloway, and he say that we ain't African, we don't come from Africa, we already was here on Turtle Island in America and all this shit. Long story short, they found that damn boat in the bottom of that slave master pond in his house from one of them slave ships. They found that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So that's why I be saying he a baby. You know, he basically young. So they go do a little research, and then I'm just trying to tell them, bro, y'all read these books and searching stuff online, right? And not even going to the places that these people talking about. And then you'll want to say the elders don't know what they talking about when they was born in them times. You know, the ones that's still here. You know, like Professor James Smalls, and I just tell them, man, go that Sinetta TV channel. Yeah, Dr. Clark, you go to that Sinetta. Now, I ain't gonna front. Tariq Nasheed's Hidden Color series was like the best thing that ever could have happened for this for this
keep hearing.
generation.
I gotta
Jojo,
check
send me
that
some
out.
of these names in the text when you get off, man.
Okay.
You know? Hey,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna give you one to watch. They got a show, I think. It's on Showtime, I think. Called Your Honor.
Yeah, I seen that. I didn't click that though, but I saw that. It's a
Listen,
series.
watch that joint there, man.
It's a series.
They got gangsters out. Yeah, they got gangsters out of Louisiana. They got mafia in it. The judge's son wound up killing a nigga by accident, and it was the mafia man's son. The shit crazy.
Let me.
That's the same. It's the same.
Yeah, the same dude for
Breaking Bad, right? All right.
It's a series. That shit like that, Your Honor.
Yeah. I just watched.
You know?
I watched that. Yeah, Your Honor.
Hey, yo, I gotta do something this week too, man. On that the BMF joint this week.
Uh-huh.
I like the episode this week, man. Did you check that out? The BMF one, the newest one.
I've been watching Godfather Harlem.
Now I ain't watched that yet. Everybody tell me they want me to do a commentary on it. I saw like the first episode, and that shit was too classic. They captured the era 100%.
That and Snowfall was like the best thing that been on TV in forever.
Yeah, Snowfall was like that too.
Yeah, that's back on.
Nah, but what I like, the way they wrote it in the script in the new BMF joint.
Froze out.
It was the one where Meat saw his father in the strip club with his side.
Yeah.
And his father was scared he was gonna tell.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
He said, nigga, I commend you for putting up with one woman for that long, because I can't do it.
Right.
That joint there was classic. And then the other part, what's the other part? At the end when he meant to meet with the Colombian Connect and took the Connect from his man.
Yeah.
And his man said, nigga, I ain't got no problems with it. You know what I mean? You in charge now. I'ma still get my work, and I get to keep the 24 million I deaded them niggas on.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problems kicking back working for you. But nowadays, you tell a young nigga that was on top that he got to work for somebody under him, and he gonna kill him. You know what I mean? Like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You know? When the object is to get the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, the object is to get the bag.
No matter who got what title, as long as the bag coming in. Like, the best that ever did it in the rap game to me is that boy Slim, Baby's brother.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga don't want no shine, don't want no nothing. He just want the bag. I fucked with that kid, man. I like him. But that's like them old heroin hustlers back in the day. Like how you said, JoJo, remember how you said, like, you know, you didn't take pictures because of what you was into?
Mm-hmm.
Old heads used to always tell me when I came around my camera, man, you taking too many pictures. Them feds get them pictures.
It's over.
But you know, niggas just trying to document that shit.
Yeah.
But I respect Slim because he stayed all the way out the picture, and he got that bag with his brother, but he ain't into all that flossing. Just give me the bag, nigga. You don't need to see my face. You know? I respect that.
I might got the last picture Slim took.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's it. You got to picture that boy, because you see him nowhere.
Yeah, I might got the last pictures of Slim. He just talked to him. He say, Joe, what's up, bro? I just talked to him.
Last time I saw Slim, Joe, we was in Cali at the
premiere. Yeah.
Hey, Jojo, you got to holler at him and Baby to put the bag up to do my movie, man. You know what I mean?
And I was calling them too, cause you know, they got them twin brothers that put their books out, and I think the girl
Cain and Abel?
No, the girl Evelyn Lozada or whatever, Evelyn. I think she the last book that they probably published, because you know what I'm saying, them twin dudes, they do bestsellers and all that. So that's who I wanted to do my book. But I think
I'm trying to get the movie done for my book.
Oh yeah.
My shit's done. I got the movie script and everything. Niggas just scared to put me on because they already know what my shine gonna do.
Oh no, we
you know?
We putting the end to that. Like with these record labels and all that, you know, they got their film department, and you know, like I might manage the artists and all that, but I'm telling them, man, I want to use that film department. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So we about to that's over with. We about to be utilizing all that. I actually got a call yesterday about them networks from Hollywood, and we got a studio and everything at Cali. So,
well, I already got the movie script to Aurora and Harlem written and all that.
Okay, yeah. Well, we about to. It's time to get some production going.
Yeah.
Luke Steffens was on here just earlier. You know, I had been told him, you know, too, about your book and a few more books and my story, because he stayed busy too. So
yeah,
we just got to get these guys that got some time, that once they jump on our projects, we can go back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So yeah,
I'm ready.
All right.
You know.
I'm
shocked to let him back in.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but Unique, your story definitely got to get out there, and it got to be, because you got to understand, there's a lot that's a different type of money.
Yeah.
It's way different than that rap money.
Yeah, because you got to put a soundtrack with it, so you all the way doubling up.
Yeah, and your story is a story that need to be told, because you're a living legend. You made it home. You went, did your time. You stood up. You a GOAT. You ain't tell. You ain't fold. Your story must be told.
Real
you're
talk.
a legend. You're a living legend.
Yeah, we're going to get it out there. We're going to get it out there. I know God going to be here when they feel it's right. You know?
No doubt. But we just got to put our foot on their necks a little bit. Not a lot.
They think we're going back to the old days.
Push that. Yeah. Put too much, they're gonna what they're gonna do, they're gonna put us on the block.
Got one of his little homies from around the way. They just gave executive vice president position. So I hit him up today and told him, look, man, we gotta utilize that. He got two majors.
Warrenburg, Orlando. Warrenburg, Orlando, yeah. He got a major situation going over there at Capitol Records. And he gonna do a lot. He can do a lot, but he's gonna do a lot. He did a lot already, but he's gonna do a lot more. Yeah, he's in a good position to help a lot of people out. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude, but you know, a lot of people used to come at him for not helping Jersey and people out. But
who is it?
His hands was tied, but now his name Warrenburg. He a young kid from Jersey City. He came up on the streets. You know what I'm saying? A good dude, but he a dope A&R. Like he signed Kodak Black, Fetty Wap, P&B Rock. Like he got a lot of people on his jacket. What's that dude? The little boy that got killed, XXX. He helped him. He helped a lot of people in the industry. But I don't put no pressure on him. But he got power now, and I know he can help a lot of people.
So I talked to him today. So like I say, when I sent him a bunch of artists. I say we can utilize them artists, but I know for a fact my main goal gonna be getting to that film department. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. I know building. You know where they at, right, Joe? They're in that same building where we went with Dex.
Yep.
That's Universal, right?
I keep clicking deals, but his Wi-Fi must be tripping, cause it keeps sending me that message back saying like as if he can't join. So I don't know. I'm surprised it's been going this long. It usually cut off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It usually cut off, but they must started something new. But
we've been on.
And I was on a little bit before that. So
before that,
yeah. So
because I came on when you first started. Yeah. But I'm getting ready to get in my movie, man. Hey Joe, make something happen. I'm gonna call you offline when it's done, because you're an hour behind anyway.
Okay.
And that's if you're in Chicago, nigga. You can be anywhere in the globe. He already building a mansion up there on the moon.
Yeah.
You already know.
All right, y'all.
All right.
You need
send me the information, your number. I'm gonna definitely come through there. I might even bring the I don't want to say, I might bring another joint tomorrow to get washed. I need the interior done.
Hey man, once you come
That's
one time, you ain't gonna stop.
All right.